Hey everybody, what is going on? Welcome to MLB The Show 19, the Seattle Mariners franchise, and we are in the series with the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, and we are up 6-0 in this ball game. A lot of guys playing really well. Now it is 7-0. Felix Pena on the mound. He's given up a ton of runs. 9-0 now. Cal Jennings gives up another. It is 10-0. We try to stretch Leak a little bit, but he gives up a run. So we're going to take him out, put Ross Cup, and the game is over. Encarnacion, player of the game, he did hit a home run, and he was 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 walks in the ball game. So he had a tremendous game today. Jose Reyes played his first game for us. He went 0 for 4. So hopefully he does better next time. Narvaez goes 0 for 2. Those are two guys at the bottom of the lineup almost wasting space right now. The bottom of the lineup has not been tremendous for us. Encarnacion and Santana with the home runs today. Malik Smith with 2 ribbies. Haniger was in there with RBIs. Encarnacion. I don't like the way MLB The Show 19 shows that ... stuff. They have got to fix that. Developers, big-time YouTubers, please help out. Tell them they need to fix this. Mike Trout goes 0 for 4 in the ball game. Upton goes 0 for 4, so 2 of their big hitters did not get hits, and that's kind of how this stuff happens. 1 earned run on 8 innings for Leak, and that'll bring his ERA down to a 3.34. However, Meyer for the Angels gives up 4 runs in 3 innings, shooting his ERA to a 10. Pena gives up 5 runs in 3 innings. His ERA will be a 6. Like I said, Encarnacion, player of the game. So now we come to the game that is completely featured in this series. It is a battle of the Japanese pitchers. Yusei Kikuchi, the rookie, fresh over from Japan. Here he is, an 80 overall, B potential for us, lefty pitcher. He's got a 4-seamer, a slider, a splitter, a curveball, and a changeup. So quite the pitching repertoire. So far this year, he's 0 for 2 with a 6.10 ERA. That's not tremendous, but only 4 starts. We'll see what he does the rest of the year. There is his opposition, Shohei Ohtani, last year's rookie, who is the righty pitcher with a 4-seamer, a slider, a splitter, and a curveball. Last year, obviously, was cut short due to injury. He had a 3.31 ERA at the time. This year, starting off, not so great, 6.23 ERA. Here are your lineups for today's game. Only changes you'll see for us is that we have put Jose Reyes in for D. Gordon. D. Gordon needed a rest, and we put Jose Lobaton in for Narvaez, who also needed a rest. So here we are, big game, 2 Japanese young, well, not young, but young as far as MLB experience is concerned. Pitchers on the hill today, 12-10 Mariners, 14-6 Angels. Mariners, of course, played more games than most MLB teams because they had the 2 games in Japan opening week. And there he is, Mike Trout. He's going to be dangerous for us. But Shohei Ohtani going to take the mound first. 6.23 ERA this year. He's 1-2. He has 22 strikeouts, 11 walks, and a 1.73 whip, which is not exactly where he wants it to be. Malik Smith, one of our better hitters on the entire squad this year, batting .307, is going to lead it off. He's got a 3-2 count. And he's going to strike out, unfortunately. So he will go down swinging. That's Ohtani's first strikeout of the game. And then Tim Beckham is just going to pop up behind the plate, and that's going to be easily caught. And now we have Mitch Haniger, and Haniger is going to ground out to third base. Easy throw on to first, and quick inning for Shohei Ohtani. Now Yusei Kikuchi is in there. And he's 0-2 so far this year with a 6.10 ERA, 18 strikeouts, 7 walks, and a 1.69 whip. Andrelton Simmons going to lead it off for the Angels, and this one going on to second on a grounder, and that's going to be out number 1 for the first inning. Now Tommy La Stella comes up. Rare to see a DH batting second, but that is what we are finding here today with the Angels. And La Stella is going to pop this one just fair, and that's going to be the first hit of the ball game. And it's in favor of the Angels. Now Mike Trout is up. This is always a tough out. And Trout going to ground on to first base. They're going to try for two. They're able to get LaStella at second, but they cannot get Trout as he is way too quick there. And now Trout going to steal second, and he is in there. So a stolen base for Mike Trout. Now Upton is going to crush this ball, and that one's gone. Justin Upton is going to hit the two-run shot, bringing in himself and Mike Trout his 7th home run of the year, 373 feet. And that one is gone, and that one sends the crowd going wild as the Angels in the first inning are going to go up 2-0. Now on a 1-2 count, it is Cozart. Zach Cozart is going to line this one deep, and that's going to get over the head of Jay Bruce or Mitch Haniger, whoever the hell it is. I'm sorry. Anyways, Justin Bohr is up there, and that one is hit at second, and that's going to as well be a hit. And the throw onto the plate at least stops them from scoring. But here is a nice pop-up into left field, and that one will be caught. So Kikuchi able to get out of a little trouble there. So now Jose Reyes is going to be batting with a man on second, and Reyes going to beat out the throw. So now we have first and second with none out, and Lobatone going to take a beanball to the back. So bases loaded, none out. And there's Malik Smith. He's going to get the hit. Jose Reyes going to try for home, and he is going to be caught at the plate, unfortunately. But we do cut the lead in half. So now Tim Beckham, and he's going to strike out. He tried. He really did. Here's Mitch Haniger, and he's going to take this one the opposite way, and that's going to be caught for the final out. Now we move on to the bottom of the fourth. There's no one out, and Cozart is going to hit this one, and that's going to be misplayed out there in right field. That'll go for a double, so Cozart, 2 doubles so far. Now here we go. There's the grounder on to first, and that's going to be caught and put out there. That is awesome, an awesome double play. But there's a man on third base with 2 out, and he's going to be brought in with this single. And that's going to give the Angels a 3-1 lead. Now with 2 strikes, it is Fletcher, and he's going to go down looking. Kikuchi with the strikeout. Now here we are in the bottom of the 5th. It's Upton at the plate, and he's going to ground on to second with a man on second, getting Kikuchi out of trouble. Now Luis Garcia going to pitch for the Angels. He is 2-0, but he's got a pretty bad ERA, and Malik Smith is going to try and help make it even worse as he is going to get a leadoff single. Not a guy you want to get a leadoff single for these Mariners. There's Mitch Haniger, and he's going to put one down after a strikeout, which is going to put runners on first and second. And this one is hit deep but caught, and Malik Smith going to tag up, try to run to third, and he's going to get there. So 3-1, runners on the corners, 2 outs, and there's Ryan Healy, and he is going to get that to fall. And that's going to get the second run home for the Mariners with 2 on. Dan Jennings going to come in now as he does not have a decision. And there's Jay Bruce. He is going to pop behind the plate. Those things just kill us. So here we go. Kikuchi in the bottom of the 6th with 2 out is able to get a broken bat pop fly. Now Cam Bedrosian is coming in for the Angels with a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 7th. And that's going to be a single right there for Jose Reyes. He's playing awesome today. Jose Lobatone going to hit this one out into center field, and that's going to drop in for a bloop single. So 2 on here in the top of the 7th, and that's going to be Malik Smith, and again coming through. Malik Smith just having an incredible game. That's going to end up being a double, something that should have been a single, and it's going to tie the game at 3. Then here, and that's another huge hit. And that one is Tim Beckham with the hit. And that's going to bring another run home. It is 4-3. Unfortunately, Haniger is called out there and that's the second out of the inning. And then Domingo Santana, is going to get thrown out here at first base, and that'll end all the trouble there in the 7th. Bottom of the 8th inning, there's a huge strikeout for out number 1. And then this one is a dribbler, and that's going to be a fielder's choice to first base, helping Swarzak, who is in the game, to set up for the closer. And that one, a little trouble dealing with that is Healy, but he's able to pick it up and get to the bag for the out. Now Encarnacion is up, and he's going to hit this one up the middle, and that one is going to be safe at third. Very nice. Mitch Haniger now is up at bat, and that one is going to be on to first for the out, and that takes care of us in the 9th inning. So Hunter Strickland is going to come in to close with 1-run lead right here, and a little hard controlling that one. Unfortunately, that's an error for sure. And then Calhoun is going to hit one deep. And that one is back and gone. Unbelievable. A walk-off home run for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Calhoun who ends it for them. And a heartbreak for Seattle after a tremendous comeback here later in the game. And Calhoun is able to get the win for the Angels. Disappointing for the Mariners. As we look at the box score here, Malik Smith, like I said, had an incredible game. 4 for 5 with 2 RBIs. He did have that 1 strikeout early on, but after that, he was a boss. Tim Beckham was 2 for 5 in the game. Sorry, I misspoke when I said Encarnacion before. It was him. 1 for 5 for Haniger, not too good. Domingo Santana was the worst at an 0 for 4 along with Jay Bruce. They were pretty much worthless today, but hopefully they'll pick it up next time. Kikuchi, 3 runs in 7 innings, 3 strikeouts. His ERA goes to 5.53. Swarzak gets the hold, but Strickland gets the L as he gives up the bomb. Over for the Angels, a 3 for 4 game for Cozart. He was pretty good, 2 doubles. Calhoun and Upton with the home runs and pretty much all the RBIs for the team. Ohtani, 1 run in 5 innings, 3 strikeouts. Garcia and Bedrosian are the ones really to blame for even giving up the lead in the first place. And Cole Calhoun, right fielder, so now here we go. We're moving into this 3rd game of the series, and we're up 5-0, which is really good. We hope we can just keep that lead. Bedrosian's in the game. He gave up another run, so every time they put Bedrosian in against us, we get scores, which is good. Now we got Guerin over to Strickland, and we win the ball game. Gordon was 0 for 5 as D. Gordon comes back after some rest, and it doesn't appear to have helped him, unfortunately. Healy was 2 for 2. With a walk in the game, so Healy had a decent game. Malik Smith with a double and a triple. Could have used a home run. Bruce with an RBI. Seager with a few RBIs. So Seager had a nice RBI day. Looking over at them, it looks like they gave Mike Trout a day off. But Felix Hernandez, no runs in 7 innings, 6 strikeouts. Incredible pitching for him. Skaggs, 5 runs in 4 innings. And a 5 strikeout day for him. So not a great day for him. And Bedrosian, again, not very good against us. He has not been. So now we move into the final game. This is a chance for the Angels to split the series 2-2. Otherwise, we're going to get a 3-1 win here of the series, as Bohr is going to hit a single there and then a few walks. Now it's a tight game, but now opened up to 6-3 in our favor. Altavia in the game, giving up runs at 6-4. We are going to keep him at 6-5. We take him out and put Swarzak in the ball game. It is now 7-5. Hunter Strickland will close it out, and we're going to win this game 7-5. Big players in this one: Encarnacion 3 for 5, Domingo Santana 3 for 5, 4 for 5 was Narvaez which is incredible for him. Ichiro got into this game as well as Jose Reyes for some rest days. Ichiro's batting .440 in his backup duties. Encarnacion hits another home run. That's his 5th of the season. He had RBIs as well as Healy and Seager. And looking over there at the Angels, Trout did play. He went 2 for 5. He hit a double in the ball game. LeBlanc, 3 earned runs in 5 innings. Altavilla gave up 2 earned runs in 2 2/3. Their starting pitcher, Cole, gave up 3 runs in 4 2/3 innings. Cahill gets the L for them, however, and Narvaez, player of the game, 4 for 5 with a run and 2 RBIs. So now we'll take a look as we continue simming. We get swept in a 2-game set by the Padres. And we got a 4-game set here, and we're going to lose that as well to the Rangers. Final game against the Cubs. We do win 7-5. Next episode will be a prospect spotlight and monthly wrap-up. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Do not forget to drop a like on your way out, as well as subscribe if you are new. There is plenty more of this series coming your way. We are just getting off the ground. Thank you guys so much. Hope to see you again soon.